Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see one of the top teams in this conference taking on the 16th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The LSU Tigers offense will take the field first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you.
Oh, out of space!
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Aggies offense will have its first possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know so many people.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Punt is on its way. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The hand to the running back. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are, and David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough lead.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And the Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Aggies! And they turn it into a defensive score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split them out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, man.
Takes the handoff. It's Durham. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Snagged in the middle. It's Craver.
I think a lot of people wonder why you don't throw more slant routes. It's just nowadays wide receivers are so big, so thick. You throw it to them, the DBs can't go through their bodies to get them, and most of the time you get positive yards like you do right here.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Rolls it in. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Aggies with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Craver. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. RPO complete to open the drive. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. off the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tigers moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
It's a running room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. In the red area, it's Durham. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Here comes the heat. Punts it out of the air. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. This is now a 7-point game. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Coming out with it, it's Smith. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Going right to work up top. Got a man, it's Concepcion. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. He's loose. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Aggies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Bussey. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. LSU right back to the line. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
It's so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Going to sling it on second down. Touchdown, Aggies. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, he's a matchup nightmare because of his size and his speed. It's so difficult for defenses to defend this guy. Nice job there working the post route. Really accurate throw, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll go to the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch right at the 50. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The give on the option. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Reed. Rushes on him. Keeps the play going. There he goes. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Craven. Touchdown, Aggies! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Kick is in the air. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll go back to the air on second down. Sets up the screen. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. LSU quick to the line. To the air on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Quickly to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Defense not showing press coverage. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
The Aggies are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Wide open spaces. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Trying to ball his way in. That should be the final play of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Pulls it and fires to the left. Pick up a 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw. It's Reed. He's going to take off. Kept it and he's past the marker. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? A&M comes back out with another first down. Leaves it with the back. Turning on the Jets. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Moss. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. Makes the quick grab. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
That's a really nice catch there, and I know LSU goes by the moniker of DBU, but you take a look at all the draft picks they've had in recent years, and with this guy and his talent, they may be getting consideration soon of joining teams like Alabama and Ohio State for wide receiver view. This guy is really good.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. LSU right back to the line. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
And the Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. Pulls and fired complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Catch in the middle, it's sharp. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. for the shotgun. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Had to settle for the field goal. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for room, it's Moss. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Aggies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Reed. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down. Going to the running game. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. And that one's incomplete. And the Aggies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Spins away from the defender. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Tigers want to crank the tempo.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. Might as well give it to him again. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. The throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. They'll leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it on the counter.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The give to the tailback. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They'll give it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking for space. It's Moss. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. And it's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. LSU quick to the line.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
From the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Anderson. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Going up top again. He'll get rid of it. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on fourth down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go.
There he goes. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sharp. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. To the air, it's Nussmeier. He'll throw it. And they can't make the play on third down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Bringing it back. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They get the W, and with that being win number